hello everybody. I suppose my name is Brian.
I'm commonly referred to as Johnathan. It was my birth given name.
It's not always an obligation to go by your birth given name, but occasionally we go by the duo name,
The Gay Beards.
We are going to be bringing to you how to be a hipster.
We're going to touch on the key components such as apparel, diet, music taste, and various other obvious, but maybe sometimes not so obvious components of hipsterism.
Sometimes the most obvious things in life are not obvious. It's very interesting, I know.
First things first, your apparel. Nothing you own can be bought from a store that you've already heard of.
Go into your closet immediately and throw everything away.
Maybe go look in your parents' closets or your grandparents' closets, even your great-grandparents if you have those. Regardless if it's men's or women's clothing, it's fine, it'll do.
Take your gender roles and throw them out the window now. You want somebody to walk past you in the street and you want them to become overwhelmed. You want them to maybe take a step back and be like, what? And who and how.
Cohesive is not a word that you understand.
No, if it looks put together, you're doing it very wrong.
We thought we would show you an example of how that would look.
Because right now we're matching and I'm disgusted.
Wow, I feel better already.
Yeah, my God.
How do you feel?
These layers are making me calm down. My anxiety level just went from a 3 to a 2.5.
We got glasses that you've never seen before. Big hats, regardless of the season. Layers, it could be a jacket in the summer, it could be a jacket in the fall as well. It just doesn't matter.
And if you recognize any of the pieces that we're currently donning, please leave a comment below so that we can burn them.
Step 2,
accessories.
So aside from the glasses and the hats, number 1, beards. Mustaches, it doesn't matter what style. Hipster 101.
Always have a man bun.
Man bun. Nose rings are also a big hipster thing.
Do what everybody's not doing.
Right, exactly, like that white streak of yours.
That's natural, actually.
You're gonna have to dye that. You can't keep that. Put the hat back on, please. Just don't show that to anybody.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sick right now. I feel sick. If you're gonna wear jeans, make sure they're almost destroyed, almost not wearable.
It's very important that the pressure per square inch is approximately 2.5 centigrade on your thigh.
Right, and with a 9.5 inch leg opening. Agility and flexibility is gonna be limited.
Back of the bus. Let's jump into the next step, which is diet.
I personally am a vegetarian. Not for any reason at all, just because I can be.
And I'm gluten-free. If you are a contributing vegetarian and a contributing gluten-free individual, then you have moved into a class called the A Standard Skill Stat, better known as the Hipster Double Star level.
Yes. Expect great mood swings.
You don't want to give in to delicious food that everybody else is eating.
It's a status thing, it's a title.
Exactly, it's very mainstream.
Skip breakfast completely. Here's what you should eat for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Coffee, kombucha, coffee.
And then maybe just a half cup of lukewarm water.
And if you're gonna drink it, just a splash of apple cider vinegar.
It's gotta be local.
Local. You will go the extra 2 miles on your bike or hitchhike to your local coffee shop to pay more for a lower quality coffee.
And I'll be damned if it's not fair trade. If you can find something that's organic, non-organic, that's actually a really great blend. We're not gonna sugarcoat this because that's something the mainstream media would do. They would sugarcoat.
Yeah.
And so we are about decoding sugar.
What is that?
Nothing.
What is that?
It's nothing at all. Wasn't good. I didn't enjoy it. That's why I'm drinking it. I have to know what they're drinking, Jonathan.
Do you want to know what they're drinking? Do you even know what you're doing anymore?
I just don't want to talk about it anymore.
Of course you don't.
I don't want to.
So you should talk about it because you don't want to.
Please stop making me uncomfortable.
I'm gonna let it slide because we're in the middle of something.
Stop it!
Moving on.
Music. You're gonna occasionally be picked up in the car where they might be listening to the radio.
Oh God.
Sometimes they have these things called presets where you pick the most popular station. And they listen to it. And sometimes they play the same songs more than once in the same day.
Oh.
It's very important that you're actually intaking audio that is, I guess, a little bit off the beaten path. CD players, Walkmans.
It's too many buttons and
MP3s, more like MP gross.
Skipping things and fast forwarding. And
Spotify and eTunes. I'm like, who starts a word with a lowercase? Although that is different.
That is true. I'll give them that.
Good for them.
Good for
eTunes. And we each brought today one of our favorite pieces of music. We want to maintain the vintage lifestyle as much as possible as hipsters. If it's on anything other than vinyl, stop.
So what have you been listening to these days, Brian?
Well, lately I've actually had John Denver's Wind Song.
Oh wow, I've not heard of it.
See? Great. This is
great.
great.
I love
This
it
is
already.
Fantastic. I can't actually let you hear it because then I'd have to stop listening to it.
No, I understand. No, I get
entirely.
it. One of my favorites near and dear to my heart. It's A Little Night Music.
Interesting. Who's that by?
You know, I'm not even really sure. I didn't really care
That
to
is
like
so cool.
inquire. Yeah, I mean,
That
like,
is so cool.
does it matter who it's by?
Wow. I love the blue.
It's been a while since I hear it because I actually don't own a vinyl player.
Why would you buy one?
Why? Everybody else has them now.
Sometimes I take a little paper clip and I spin the vinyl on my finger, and if
Kinda
I
get an
just
idea.
if you just drag the paper clip along, you can kind of sometimes hear it. Transportation. You are transporting you. So with transportation,
There are a few options. The one and the obvious one, which is also not obvious, is walking.
we're willing to bend here. I think it's a little important to have leeway. Wheels.
Two wheels.
Two wheels, particularly.
Or one. So we leave you with bicycles and unicycles.
Yep.
The more wheels you start adding, the less hipster it becomes. And if you're gonna have a two-wheeled bicycle, it better not have any gears or brakes.
No.
You're overcomplicating things when you start adding these gears and like handle triggers
And like brakes,
and, like,
even you can like pull it, and I guess it slows
use
you down.
your feet.
It's just better to walk.
Yeah, it's just best to walk.
Yeah. We've kind of gone over some of the finer elements to being a hipster, but there's one last part I would say that is really crucial. This leads us to hobbies. There's one I think I saw the other day, crocheting corn leaves together.
That's a great one.
And kind of creating a cape,
Blacksmithing,
making little figurines out of bacon lard.
finding pottery, smashing it, and then gluing it back together.
There's a deeper purpose there when you smash it.
It's a patience thing.
Just do what's not expected of you to do.
Photography and film, always on a film camera, no digital whatsoever.
We're actually filming this on a digital camera.
You're kidding me, right?
No, that was all we had. I'm sorry, I literally couldn't find any 1080p film.
Okay, well, we'll just have to deal with it. Okay, please, Brian, continue talking to your digital camera. So I think we've covered all of our bases.
We want you to start to get a better grip. We hope that this was beneficial to you. And please don't tell your friends about this video. Please don't share it on your Facebook wall. Please don't subscribe to our channel. Please do not give this video a thumbs up
Don't do any of that.
because we would be appalled.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this crash course on hipsterism.
Have a great rest of your day, or don't. Don't let other people around you have any influence on the day that you are about to have.
Or do.
Okay, fuck it. We guys want you to have a great rest of your day.
Obviously, we're kidding. We'll see you guys next week. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.